How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Friday the 13th Part 2 Jason Voorhees figure. Super excited to finally get this one in my collection. I'm a big Jason fan, as well as Michael Myers, and mostly Jason and Michael Myers. Freddy, I don't know. I know a lot of people love Freddy, but for me it's Jason and Michael. But super excited about this one. I did get this one from a fellow collector in one of the toy groups I'm on Facebook with. So huge shout out to Salvador for giving me a great price for this figure. And I believe this figure was released in 2018. There is a re-release of it, but this one in particular I believe is 2018, as you can see there from the SKU. But yeah, guys, so for starters, love the art on this. Beautiful recreation of the VHS cover art. Really dig that. Really nicely done. Body count continues. On the side we got a photo shot of Jason with the burlap sack on his head. Friday the 13th Part 2. NECA Real Toys. On the back we have some other photo shots of the figure, as well as just a photo shot from the film. And yeah, again, Friday the 13th Part 2 logo. On the side, same photo shot from before, Friday the 13th Part 2, NECA Real Toys. And go ahead and full profile shot of the figure there. And yeah, this guy comes fully stocked, so super excited to get this guy opened up. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get him opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and get right to it. So for starters, I have to say I really like the look of this one. I really dig the flannel colored shirt, the blue colored patterns, even the overalls here. I like all of that stuff. It looks really nice for it being a 2018 figure. I think NECA did a bang up job of the body for sure. I really dig it. But yeah, as for the head, really dig the head sculpt, the burlap sack. When I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but you got to see the little eye there, which is pretty cool. Really dig that. Beyond that, I like the little, like, I guess the wash of it being dirty or something like that, dingy. I really like that. As for the head articulation, head does rotate all the way around. Not too much in the way of like looking down, looking up, or anything like that. Has a nice, like, a little bit of a head tilt. I really feel like the mold here on the sack really kind of hinders a lot of that movement. As for the arms, arm does come up just about 90 degrees. Does rotate all the way around. There is a single joint in the elbow, and there is rotation at the elbow. There is rotation at the wrist, and then the wrist does have a little bit of a side to side sort of a swivel, so not too bad. Again, this is a figure from 2018, so I mean, you know, it's an older mold for sure. Actually, I'm kind of curious what the re-release is like for this figure. So yeah, maybe I'll look into that. I don't know yet. But other arm, same thing. Does come up 90 degrees. Does rotate all the way around. Seems a little bit stiff. Arm does rotate at the elbow. Single joint again at the elbow. Hand does rotate all the way around. Does feel a little stiff, and the hand does go back and forth fairly well. There is a bit of a blood wash here on the hand. Not so much on this one, but it does have a wash on it, like his hands are dirty. So really dig that part of it. I love the attention to detail that NECA put into that, because even on the overalls you could see there's a little bit of a, like, sort of dirtiness on him on the shirt as well. There's like a little bit of a wash there, where there's, like, you know, obviously he's been in the shack. You know, if you've seen Friday the 13th Part 2, he's living in a shack, so it's like you could tell he's definitely a woodsman for sure. But as for the torso, it doesn't feel like there's much rotation. I mean, I'm sure there is rotation, but if you see here, the overalls kind of hinder that movement. I imagine if you try to rotate it enough, it's going to damage the overalls. They're a bit of a soft plastic, but still, I mean, not too much of a deal breaker, but still would be nice to have a little bit more rotation there, but not too bad. Leg does come up, not all the way, but decent enough. There is a, yeah, it feels like this is really stiff at the knee. It is a single joint in the knee from what I can tell. It feels like there is rotation at the knee, but again, for whatever reason, well, it's out of the box, so this one, and it's an older figure, so this This knee is definitely pretty stiff. Don't want to force it and have a video fail. The foot feels like it could rotate all the way around, but I think because of the way the pants are molded, I think that kind of hinders that movement. The foot does go back fairly decently. Doesn't come back too much, or doesn't come forward too much. Again, because of the mold in the pants. Does have a nice ankle rocker side to side there. As for the other leg, does come up fairly well. Does go back fairly well. Not too much because of the way the jumpers are molded here. Single joint in the leg. So this one's a lot smoother. And yeah, there's definitely full rotation in the knee as well. Same thing with the foot. Can rotate, but I assume because of the way the pants are molded there, it's not going to go all the way around. Nice, decent ankle rocker there, and goes forward, goes back a little bit more, but still feel the pant leg there is hindering that movement. Even on that, I mean, the pant legs on this is just really, really nice. I love the detail here, and it still has that bit of a dirty sort of look to it here all throughout. So great job by NECA, design wise and coloring wise. I really dig this. So let's go ahead and get him off to the side, guys, and get a better look at his accessories. As for his accessories, guys, he doesn't actually come with any hands, but he does come with a nice little butcher knife. It's like nice and grimy looking and dirty. It looks used, but no blood wash or anything, but I really dig the color on this. Pretty solid. I think NECA did a great job on this, as they normally do with most of their accessories. So I really love the detail there, that it looks like used or worn, or just like almost has like maybe like a rusted or used wash to it. Really dig that. And up next, guys, he does come with his spear. Really nice solid detail on this. I would be careful though with this because it does feel kind of flimsy, but I love the coloring at the top here at the tip. It's a nice, again, kind of like similar to the butcher knife. Has that nice little like worn look to it. Overall, I love the detail on this. I mean, it's a simple spear, you know, but I still like that NECA included this with this figure. Next, guys, he's got a nice little pitchfork here. Again, I really love the detail on this. You can look, it looks like it's been worn or used, almost has like a rusted you know, sheen or rusted wash over it. Really dig that. Plus the brown on this, even on the handle looks like worn. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but I think it looks absolutely incredible. It looks like worn and stuff there. Again, really solid detail on this. NECA really kills it with these figures and their accessories for sure. And up next, guys, he comes with his machete, or a variation of the machete. It's almost like a curved, so almost like I guess a saber or scimitar. I mean, it's definitely a lot different from some of the other machetes that they've released him with. And it's not a problem. I actually dig that they put the blood wash here. I like that. It's really nice, really solid. I did notice it is a little bit warped, but it's probably just the way it was packaged and stuff like that. But the handle there with the rivets, or the little bolts there, it's pretty cool. Yeah, overall, love the detail on this one as well. And up next, guys, we have his pickaxe, which I really dig this. This is probably my favorite weapon of his that he comes with, aside from the machete. But as you can see, it's still got the blood wash there, like it's just been used. And I don't know if the camera picks it up, but he also, or the accessory has some blood wash there too. So really dig the fact that NECA put that kind of level of detail in there. As you can see there at the end, it's also been used. Again, I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but yeah, this overall, this is a solid piece. You can see the blood coming down there too. The wood grain on this looks fairly decent. You can barely see it, even not just on camera, but even in, like, you know, me looking at it, you can barely see it, but it is there. I still dig that they did like a darker look to this. So again, solid accessory. Next, guys, he does come with campfire, which I thought this was really cool. This is probably one of the things that I really dig about this figure, is that it comes with the actual campfire. Now, the middle part of it, it's loose. Not sure why. The wood here is also fairly, it's a bit of a softer plastic, but I mean, just the level of detail on this is absolutely incredible. I really dig this accessory with this figure. And as you can see, this also comes with a flame effect, so a translucent flame effect. So I believe you just pop it just right on the top there somewhere. and it just sits in. So there you go, guys. Really dig it. I wish I almost feel like it could light up, but I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker. I think if it would have, you know, if it were to light up, it would definitely make the figure more expensive. But yeah, solid detail in the flames. I mean, overall, guys, I gotta say, I really dig this. Really dig this piece, and I could see you reusing this for like other dioramas or even other figures in your collections. Up next, guys, he does come with Pamela Voorhees' severed head. If you've seen the movie, you know that in his shack he has like a sort of like a shrine to his mother. But yeah, the head just looks absolutely gnarly and great. The hair strands there look incredible. The face is all decayed and nasty and everything. You even see some bits of like dried up gore there, just kind of like hanging off from where the head was severed. Really solid piece, guys. Really dig this. Also, coincidentally, the NES Jason included a similar accessory like this, just without the extra gore there. But yeah, really nice detail on this, guys. And finally, guys, he comes with his alternate head sculpt, which again, if you've seen the movie, then yeah, you've seen how Jason looks when he gets the bag taken off his head, and man, this looks absolutely nuts. The hair is a little bit of a soft plastic, which is pretty cool. The face sculpt looks absolutely gnarly. Again, this is a 2018 release, so I'm pretty sure maybe with the newer releases, maybe they kind of did some touch-ups on the head sculpt, but I like how it looks all dingy and dirty. Like the hair, everything, just the skin, just everything looks kind of like messed up and gnarly. So again, guys, really solid piece. If I was to display him, more than likely I would still display him with the burlap sack over the head sculpt, because I don't know, I feel like the burlap sack before he gets the hockey mask is I mean, they only did it for one film, so it's like it's pretty creepy, you know what I mean? But still, guys, overall I think this is still a pretty solid piece. And finally, guys, for a size comparison, I wanted to bring in my favorite Jason 7. Absolutely love this Jason, King Hearted Jason. Even the figure looks absolutely gnarly. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, just kind of give you all the size comparison of both and the look of both of them. I think they both are pretty cool. Again, this is my favorite Jason figure, but this one is really cool too. Getting him out of the box, everything, I was really surprised. NECA did a great job on this one, and again, this was the 2018 version. I'm curious to see what the reissue is like, what the differences are. So maybe down the line, if I find one at a decent price, I'll pick it up. But until then, I'm pretty happy with this guy. Beyond that, guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the figure. Are you a fan of the Friday the 13th series? Have you seen Friday the 13th Part 2 from 1981. Again, do you like this version of Jason, or are you just like me? Actually, my first watching Jason was actually Jason 6. So although Jason 7 is my favorite Jason. But yeah, it wasn't until years ago I got to see a lot of the earlier Friday the 13th films because of USA. They used to do like Friday the 13th marathons on Friday the 13th. I really dig a lot of the films, but my favorite definitely has to be Part 7. The New Blood. Beyond that, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.